Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Marta and I'm so happy to have you here. For today's video, I'm going to show you how I created this eye look, which was requested on Instagram, and I'm so glad because I really liked it and it was so easy to do. So I feel like it's perfect for beginners and for December if you want something really nice and elegant. I explain it step by step in case you're a beginner so it can be easy for you to recreate. So I hope you like it. Before we get started, if you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button to be a part of this little family. I upload videos in English and in Spanish every week, so turn on the bell notification so you won't miss any of my videos, and give this video a big thumbs up please if you do like this look. And now let's get started. First, I need to make sure my eyelids are ready for the eyeshadows. So I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer as a primer for my eyeshadows. I blend it out in tapping motions using the Real Techniques sponge, and you can see that I stretch my eyelid, and this helps a lot because it just blends out a lot easier and faster. With the concealer, you'll start noticing that the eyelid looks even, just one tone. It covers up any redness or darkness from the eyelid, and that helps for the eyeshadows to apply even and really nice. I always use a sponge damp because it helps to blend out anything that's creamy or liquid. Blends it out really nice and better. And if you use it dry, it'll pretty much absorb most of the product. So you want to use a sponge wet, or if you don't have a sponge, you can use your finger and just blend it out in tapping motions. And today I will be setting the concealer. I'm going to be using the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder and a fluffy brush from Profusion. I set it in tapping motions, that way the concealer doesn't move. You can also use translucent powder or a matte eyeshadow that's the same shade as your skin tone. And this is going to help a lot so the eyeshadows can blend out a lot easier and faster. So I always recommend this if you're a beginner and if you're going to be applying dark eyeshadows, because it's really going to help a lot. It makes a big difference, and everything has to be nice and set, so I make sure I cover the eyelid all the way up to the brow bone. Today I'm going to be using this eyeshadow palette from LA Girl Pro Artistry, and I love LA Girl's eyeshadow palettes. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I do use them quite often. They're great quality and affordable. The first eyeshadow I'm going to apply is this one right here, and I'm using e.l.f. Cosmetics crease brush. And I'm going to apply this on my crease. I'm going to go back and forth from the inner corner all the way to the outer corner. I make sure I don't apply it too low from the outer corner. I just leave it right there, and then I just keep going back and forth and blend it out. And you can tell it's not blending out too high above the crease, and I do want it above the crease, so I'm going to keep applying layers because it does help to build up the color, so it makes it a bit darker, and I want to be moving the eyeshadow a bit higher, so I'm just going to be doing the same thing, keep applying it and blending it out. And like I said, since I did set the concealer, it's going to blend out really fast and easy. And you can actually also use your bronzer or your contouring powder. I've done that plenty of times, so you can actually use that instead if you don't have a brown eyeshadow. When it's already looking nice and blended, I like to do it looking straight forward. That way I can tell that it's pretty noticeable above the crease and not just on my crease, because that's just going to be hiding. So I want it to be visible when I'm looking straight forward. So it does help if I keep doing it that way. The next eyeshadow I'm going to grab is this one right here, and I'm going to take off the excess powder like that, and now I'll be using the same crease brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and I'm going to apply this on the outer corner, first on the eyelid, and then start blending it out in circular motions. And then I'm just going to take it into the crease, the center of the crease, just a little bit. And then you can see on the other eye how this eyeshadow, like, it looks a little bit darker just on the outer corner, this part right here. So I only want that part to be a little bit darker, so I'm just going to keep blending it out. And it doesn't matter how it's looking on the outer corner of the eyelid, because as you can see, I cover that a little bit with the shimmery eyeshadow. So I'm only focusing on the outer corner of the crease. You want to be using a light hand when you're doing this, and when you're blending it out, if you want to move it a little bit higher, then you just have to make sure you don't have a lot of product on the brush. Now using this little sponge, I'm going to grab this gorgeous shimmery eyeshadow from the same palette, and before I apply it, I'm going to spray it with my Pop Beauty setting spray just a little bit, and then I'm going to apply it in tapping motions right on my eyelid, starting on the inner corner, and you can see that it really stands out. The shimmer looks gorgeous, and the reason why I sprayed it with setting spray is for the pigmentation to stand out, especially if it's a shimmery eyeshadow. It's going to really make that pop. I'm going to keep spraying it every time I apply the shimmery eyeshadow, and you can actually just use water if you don't have setting spray, just as long as it's a little bit wet, not too much. It's gonna help make that shimmer stand out. And I'm gonna be applying it all over my eyelid, and for the edges I just use a little bit of product that's left on the little sponge and just very lightly go over the edges because I want to make sure that it's pretty nice and blended. Now I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Perversion eyeliner, and I'm going to do a very simple liner starting on the center right above the roots of my eyelashes, and you can tell that I'm not doing it too thick. And if you have hooded eyes or very small eyes, you want to stay away from applying the eyeliner on the inner corner or just any dark eyeshadows on that part right there, because that's gonna make your eyes look even smaller. So I kind of stay away from that part right there just so it can be noticeable with my eyes open, like when I'm looking straight forward. I don't want that part to be too dark, so I just stay on the center and the outer corner, and I'm just gonna do a very simple winged eyeliner, so I'm not gonna do nothing crazy. Now using the other side of this little sponge, which is this little brush right here, I'm going to grab the shimmery green eyeshadow from the same palette, and I'm going to apply this on my lower lash line, starting on the outer corner and then moving towards the inner corner, and I'm going to apply it as close to the lash line as I can. And I highly recommend for you to use a small brush for this part, especially if you're applying dark eyeshadows, because you don't want to start with too much product on the brush. You always need to make sure you apply it as close to the lash line as I can, and just a little bit. So I'm just going to be applying it from the inner corner all the way to the outer corner. And also here, if you want the shimmer to stand out, you can also spray it with setting spray or water. So since I don't have a green eyeliner pencil for my waterline, you can see that I don't have anything right here, and on the other side it looks really nice and also very shimmery on the waterline, so pretty. So with that, it just looks complete. So what I do is I'm going to grab the little sponge again, I'm going to grab the green eyeshadow just a little bit on the very tip of the sponge, and I'm going to apply it on my waterline. You want to make sure you don't grab a lot of the product because it might go inside your eye, so you just be careful when you're doing that. The eyelashes that I'm going to be applying are from my brand EyesomeLux style Bella. Unfortunately, we don't have them available right now, but in the next few months we're going to be working with something new and have a lot of styles for you guys, so keep an eye out for that. But these are very cute and simple, and I like how they're short from the inner corner and longer towards the outer corner. It just helps your eye look lifted like that, like really nice. Now I'm going to apply the mascara from Maybelline Lash Stiletto on my lower lashes. I do want to apply 2 layers because I want my lower lashes to stand out and look really nice. And for this look, I did try out 3 different lip colors just so you guys can see what it looks like, just to give you guys a few options. So the first one is nude. Obviously that goes with everything. It looks really nice and simple. The next one is a brown gloss, and for this one at first I was like, I don't know, I didn't really like it, but then I was kind of loving it because it looks different, but it still looks nice. The dark brown is not too dramatic, and I feel like the gloss made a big difference. Instead of a matte brown lip gloss or lipstick, the glossiness makes it look really nice. And the last one, of course, I had to include a bright red lip gloss. With this one, you're definitely Christmas ready, so I feel like this is perfect because it's very nice and simple and nothing too dramatic on the eyes or the lips, and it looks very Christmassy, ready for the holidays. So I really like this one. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think and what lipstick you liked better with this look. So let me know, and I really hope you guys liked this look. Thank you so much for your love and your support. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!